Run8 version 3 has just dropped, and so much has been added that the changelog is literally 11 pages long. It's definitely worth reading unless you're illiterate or you hate reading. The main menu has a new color, but otherwise hasn't changed. You can still select which routes to load in the sim, so you can easily leave out Needles and Seligman because nobody plays those routes. One new feature to the main menu is the ability to launch the game in server-only mode, which looks like this. The game will run without loading any trains or landscape, so Run8 won't use a lot of your computer's resources. This is great for the rich kids like myself who have a second PC dedicated to hosting a server. Very little has changed in terms of the game's graphics, so if you wanted Unreal Engine 5 levels of photorealism, you'll just have to stick with going outside. Most routes in Run8 have had physical upgrades from version 2 to version 3, including Barstow having a bigger hump yard, San Bernardino having a bigger autorack facility, and players having a bigger reason to play any route other than Needles and Seligman. AI trains can now perform humping operations, so you no longer have to sit at the hump for 30 minutes watching a train roll by you at 2 miles per hour. That being said, it may still be wise to check on things every once in a while and make sure nothing is going catastrophically wrong. The dispatcher screen has changed significantly, now having a more modern and realistic look to it, and includes the option to display either a train's lead locomotive or its symbol. The AI dispatcher, nicknamed Auto, can now dispatch any train anywhere without player interference, and definitely never ever accidentally causes a traffic jam. Rain and snow will occasionally make an appearance, which I personally find to be the most unrealistic addition to version 3, as it means Southern California is no longer in a drought. Locomotive and Railcar menus have gotten an upgrade and now include more information, displaying several stats and also including the ability to apply dangerous goods placards. Locomotives can now obtain faults and will trigger an alarm. Sometimes these faults will correct themselves, but usually they will persist until you break down into tears from being unable to fix the problem. Just blame the trainee and it will all be okay. Railcars can have faulty brakes, occasionally not applying or not releasing when you wanted to, and even just straight up putting your entire train into emergency. Trains can now derail, either from running a switch, general poor train handling, or the game just doesn't like you. You can use re-railers to get the locomotive or railcar back onto the tracks, or be lame and use the auto re-rail option. Countless other changes, including new slack physics, functional turntables, and AI trains dimming their headlights, means Run8 version 3 is a solid improvement and is absolutely worth the investment. Unless you're poor.